What's up guys, it's Canadian, and today we're doing another Orisa VOD review. This one is for Sylphide777, I believe is his in-game name. He is in gold on PC, playing on Junkertown, and it looks like it was, I can't tell what date that is, February 7th, February 27th? It's not March 27th because it's not that day. Anyways, it's a relatively recent match. We'll be looking at his positioning, target selection, ability usage, reload discipline, all that jazz, and hopefully help him become a better Orisa player and maybe get better ourselves in the process. So let's get started.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
Looks like pirate ship strategy coming out from the blue team.
We're holding top.
There's definitely an opportunity right here to pull some key people down. So this Orisa is misplaying. She's on the low ground, which means you can pull this Bastion down for absolutely free. So I really hope to see a halt in the next like 2 seconds, probably around here, to pull everybody up here down. Your own Mei almost messed that up. Actually, yeah, that's actually your Mei. Look at this. Your Mei actually lifted the Bastion up and then you pull him down. So that's amazing Mei wall placement. But still, I'm really glad the halt came out.
I'm gonna try and boot whoever I can.
Why would he charge? Where's your Bastion? That's my main question. How did your Bastion not just absolutely obliterate him? You know, throw another barrier. Throw another barrier right here to cut off his line of sight and keep shooting him.
Nice try. They're at top.
Careful. Yep, okay, good retreat. Okay, wow, he actually got that charge off. That halt was kind of whatever. Like right here, if you were gonna go for a group halt, this is the group, oops, that's not what I meant. This is the group halt you want, like right here. You get all of them, boop, maybe not soldier, but the rest of them. Nice, good target selection. Really good. So this is what, not that you'll need to do this, but just in general, if you're fighting an Orisa and she fortifies first and then shields, after the fortify, you can pull her to the side out from behind her shield for an easy kill. She's gonna die anyway, I'm just saying you could do that in theory. I'm just confused, does your team actually not have a Bastion? That's what I'm wondering right now. I see that you have a Mei,
Nice.
but you're running double shield, no Bastion, which is really confusing.
Best on top. Careful.
Ooh, really such a good pull. Honestly, if you want, actually no, I can't say anything about that. It's a secret. But this is still a really good pull. Super good.
Nice.
Just keep placing shields though. That's the one thing that seems to be lacking, like just a teeny bit, is just keep putting your shields forward to take space away. That's tab, I know. Probably didn't need to reload, but at the same time, it's okay. The reload's fine. Oh, bonjour. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize it was French. You have another halt, by the way, right here. You could halt her off the high ground. That's 2 reloads now that you didn't need. The first one was okay. The second one's okay, but really, if you just hadn't reloaded the first time, you could have just reloaded now 1 time. Again, halts. Right here, you can halt, like shoot it right here and pull them all off the high ground. It's the trap. You're just kind of, you got the kill, like don't get me wrong, that was still really good. Using halt with all your abilities, halt and shield, that you didn't use fortify to get that kill, so that's still good. But you're ignoring easier targets. Like, he is completely out of the fight. You can just focus these people and then go on the Junkrat. So even though you get that kill, and that's good, it's not the most it's not the safest play. It's really risky to just turn your back on like 3 enemies to try and go for someone else.
Behind.
You also like 134 ammo reload. You didn't need to reload here. You know those enemies behind you.
Behind.
So I really don't think that barrage is needed. It was like 6 versus 3, 6 versus 4. You guys are rolling a little bit too much, so it seems like now it is a 21-minute video, so it seems like at some point you're either going to get held and it will be a closer game, but so far this is like kind of a stop.
Orisa on top left.
Be careful.
Like, Mercy, fight to me.
Nice.
Nice. That would have been actually really cool if you had managed to get
He's
that.
only looking at
Oh,
me.
you didn't need to fortify here. You had a new shield already, so like there's no reason to fortify. Just place a new shield. You don't have to use them together.
He's only looking at me. No.
So if
Like, see, this is now a good example of when you can go for the Junkrat, right? There isn't a better target around. The rest of their team is far away. This Junkrat has walked up to you. So this is an example of when you can go for Junkrat. But the other time you did it in point 2, that was a bad example. Halton, you're gonna halt and kill him. Yeah. Oh my God, you almost messed it up. So let's talk about the halt. You didn't halt him that much. You want to use as much of the range of halt as possible to pull people out of position as much as possible. So like right here, you could have like shot the halt right here. You could have shot it like right here and really pull him out of position. Because you really only pulled him like a foot. You're doing a good job pre-firing your halt, I'll give you that. And I'm glad you secured the kill. Well, it took a little longer, but you did secure the kill.
so they're
Your team
behind.
is really rolling. It's kind of a stomp so far. There you go. Again, the halt placement wasn't great, but combining all your abilities was good. This shield, however, is really bad. There is no reason to shoot the shield so far forward. You could have shot the shield right here so you can play this doorway. Could have shot the shield like right here to play this corner. You could have shot it right here to play the stairs, but like this is just in the middle of nowhere. So your Reinhardt charged in, but then you just kind of ignored him. You just kind of looked away. You're like, yeah, he's charging in, whatever. And that's actually a big mistake. You need to be putting pressure on the front line if your Reinhardt goes in. So that way, if they're attacking him, they're taking damage. You're scaring them away. But you're literally just sitting here reloading when you didn't have to, just kind of watching your Reinhardt slowly die. Yeah, and by the time you finish reloading, he's dead. Like, the reload is the longest reload in the game. It's even longer than Sentry, yeah, no, that's right, it's than Sentry Bastion, so it's really, oh, wait, you walked into that. I thought, you don't have Fortify. You can't eat a charge like that. Take your healers are saving you. Good supercharger, though. Kill on the Winston. Again, you probably didn't need to reload, but
This is just too easy.
yeah, that was a bit of a stomp. Now we don't want to review stomps here because there's not much to learn from a stomp. So hopefully the rest of this match is better. But
Your safety is my primary concern.
Green across the board and ready for action.
Activated.
Hello.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Safety, please move behind the barrier.
Stop the payload.
okay, they're running a Bastion. Good target selection on the Diva. Oh, you messed that up. Yep, that's what feels bad. You're gonna die. Yep, you're gonna die because of that. Really nothing else to say. It's pretty clear what happened there. Look at the Bastion. Look at the
Jump it,
Bastion. There you
jump.
go. Pull him out.
Jump it.
Look, like you could halt right here and pull him out of this cover.
Jump behind.
D.Va behind.
That pull was okay,
Nice.
and your team is cleaning up.
Someone left side alone. Hannah. Bastion left
Oh,
side
a new
all time.
shield. Okay, well,
Left side all time.
like right here, you can throw a shield right here to just cut off any angle he has. Pull baby D.Va
Hannah
back.
left.
Pull her back. Yep.
You guys should back up a bit. You're missing a couple of people.
Oh, Farah, go in. These are free kills. Oh my. Oh my God, your team messed up. Your
Okay.
team could have easily killed them all. That's unfortunate. Did your Farah die?
No.
Your Farah did die. Okay, so you were kind of low on damage because your other damage is May.
I'm dead. Sorry.
That sucks.
Back up, back up, back up. Stay alive. Back up,
Back.
I mean,
Back.
I think you were doing the right thing, pushing in on these weak enemies.
You guys should back
Yeah, you just needed someone else to fire at them. Even if your own Mercy pulls out their pistol.
You're missing a couple of people.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I'm dead.
Nope.
Sorry.
Even your Reinhardt could have,
Back.
like, when you halted them, if your Reinhardt could have fire striked, or your Reinhardt could have walked up and hit them, with, you know, with his hammer. So, unfortunate. What's wrong with Mei? Nothing. I love Mei. Mei was the first or second golden gun that I bought. I'm just saying she doesn't have a high damage output.
Version left. Version left. Version left.
One. And I one on the card. Stop the card. The card
pull
is the
him.
most important.
No, don't ignore the Bastion. Oh,
Where's the
you need to halt. You need to use halt more. That's the main thing I'm seeing is there's all these
Version left.
like you have good halts too. Don't get me wrong. We've seen a lot of good halts, but there's also really good halts that you're not utilizing, and it's not like you used it for something else. You're just not using it. Period. Like right here, you could pull the Bastion this much closer to you, so then his rotation to cover is much longer.
Version left.
one. And I one on the card. Stop the card. The card is the most
Then
important.
the second thing is he uses his tank mode. Right here, when he tries to rotate around, you could pull him back behind the wall. Like, but you, instead of doing either of those things, you just kind of walk. I mean, you kill him. Don't get me wrong, you're killing him, but you're not utilizing Orisa to her full effectiveness. That Maywall, that was a great Maywall.
Where's Sam behind you?
For sure,
Yes.
that was a great Maywall. There you go. Oh, that's the thing about fighting Anna is she does force her fortify with sleep. It's unfortunate that you didn't fortify the sleep. You probably could have killed her.
Stay here with me for a minute.
Yes.
The gap in the shield, you probably could have put the shield a little farther back into the left so you can rotate the corner as needed. Does Discord affect self-damage? I actually have no idea.
Nice.
In theory, it should. Yep, pull him away and back up. You have to run. You can't fight a nano boosted Reinhardt when you have no halt. You need to fortify, turn around, and run away. Run though. You did run. Alright, shield and supercharger. I like the placement of it, but your team has to fight in this area, so you have to say that to your team. You know, whatever that is in French. Fight in this area. I put a supercharger in the back.
Oh, the soldier has side on me. I'm sorry.
Nice. Nice halt. I mean, it's as nice as it could have been, right? There's really nothing else to do with this halt, so it's good. It's good enough for the situation. Now, if you want to like, you guys have a huge advantage. It's like what, 4 versus 3? It's like 5 versus 3. No, you lost 2. Okay, it's 4 versus 3, so maybe not a huge advantage, but you could still place a shield here and try and pressure these 3 squishies if you place a shield right here.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't. Sorry.
So close.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, the D.Va was smart. She got away. So now it's 4v4, so it makes sense not to be aggressive.
Oh my god.
Oh, you didn't fortify. You should have fortified. Rip. That's unfortunate. A little bit of a misplay there.
Just wait for the last second. Oh, you
I don't
said
think it's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. No, focus. No, no, no. Focus the diva. You're not gonna contest. Get the diva mech.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
You guys didn't get the diva mech because you looked away. Rip. That's unfortunate. Yeah, target selection. You just have to realize when a point is lost. That's a skill. The point's lost. You're not getting back. I think I submitted a stomp. We won on
Welcome
off
back,
2Z,
welcome
but
back,
was it
welcome
like 99 each time, or was it 100-0? Because if it's 100-0, then that sounds like a bit of a stomp.
Nice. Nice.
Watch that shield. Target selection's good. Nice focus. Good counter charge by your Rhine. Like right here. Right here, you see the Junkrat? You could shoot a halt right at your feet, pull him right next to you, point blank range, and just shoot him in the face. But you're not doing it, right? So when you halt, it's usually a good halt, but you're not halting enough. That was a really poor barrage.
It's fine,
There
it's fine.
is not.
Just
I
get
don't
him,
really.
just get him.
I did not think that was needed.
Oh, I can't.
Like this Junkrat was just so far out of position. You didn't need a barrage to secure this kill.
Behind you.
It's fine, it's fine. Just get him, just get him.
Replace your shield though. It's at 173 and it's gonna go
Oh, I
away
can't.
soon. I'm pretty sure.
Smack him, Wayne. Smack him, dude.
Okay, well.
Nice.
Why like you hit reload right as this guy turns the corner. Like you're reloading too much. Also.
Nice.
You so close. Like you messed up the halt. Like you should have like detonated it right here to pull him to you. Because right, all you pulled him. You did pull him back, but you just pre-fired a bit wrong. So good idea, just execution needed some work there. Please tell me you killed this guy. Oh, why would you fight him without replacing your shield? Like if you want to fight this 1v1, you gotta use all your abilities. You let him deal like 150 damage to you before you finally placed your shield. Wait, where did you place your shield? Oh, you did finally place. Oh, gotcha. You did place it. I'm blind. So this is the importance of turning and running. You are in the midst of like 3 enemies. And you should just turn, run to your team, and then turn again and fight on your team side. But you're just sitting here just taking so much damage, feeding the soldier another attack visor because you really want to shoot this Junkrat. You have to realize in this situation right here, your kill potential on anyone is relatively low, and your position is bad. So you just need to beeline to a good position using Fortify, using Shield, using Halt. Like, your Mercy is honestly keeping you alive, and you're feeding so much all charge. You had another... Why did you shoot the trap? You didn't have to shoot the trap here. You could have just ran for it. Yeah, turn and run. Definitely should have ran. That soldier has visor, dude. He just did like 600 damage to you. Oh, she got bumped out of it or something. Out of res range.
Two seconds right now. Vale. Two
Why did
seconds
you
right now.
fortify? What prompted you to fortify right there?
Vale. I'm dead. I will switch
Supercharge.
from
Okay.
Moira.
Did Diva like
From
get
Moira.
around the wall or something?
2 seconds right now.
Oh, she did. Okay, she was behind you. Okay, that fortify makes some more sense.
Vale.
Rush.
I'm dead.
Rush. Damn.
I will switch
Thanks for
from Moira.
welcome to the stream, dude.
I got my ult.
Has reached
So close. Like again, you have the right idea. Your head is completely in the right place. You just gotta work on the execution. This Mei though has just been absolutely terrorizing the red team. It's actually super refreshing to see.
Right up, right.
You got top?
You don't need to fortify a fire strike because your team will just heal up the damage, and your fire strike's on a 6-second cooldown, and fortify has essentially a 14-second cooldown.
got
So to trade those is not good.
Careful.
Trade those cooldowns.
Un soldier. Soldier low.
Another thing that's happening here is
Right
your
up.
team is calling out that there are enemies on the fidget spinner, that there are enemies on the high ground up here. As Orisa, you need to look at them and pull them off the high ground with halt.
Right.
You got top?
I think
Careful.
right there, Moira said soldier up top.
Un
Diva's
soldier.
up top.
Soldier low.
Like, your target selection is fine. Like, shooting Reinhardt's not a bad thing. But you can pull soldier down and then go back to shooting Reinhardt. I mean, I think he's up there. It certainly seems like he's up there. Uh-oh, that was unfortunate. Why were you running up here? So you had just placed a shield, and then you ran past your shield to place a supercharger. So even if this Reinhardt hadn't bumped you, this supercharger still would have been bad. You want to place it like over here, and then place a shield in front of it. That way it's reaching your whole team and is relatively hard for the enemy team to get to. There's no reason to run towards the enemy team and then place a supercharger. It's gonna die instantly. Oh, actually, they just killed you.
Don't die. Don't die.
Pulled them off the high ground. That was nice. Oh wow, good target selection though. Really good. That was super good. Shield, refresh shield. Okay.
Use your ult.
Diva.
Use your ult. Kind
You had halt. You could have pulled Diva down. No. Oh my god, I thought you were gonna run out from behind your shield and die. Don't focus on Mercy. No. Valk Mercy's not your job. She's so hard to hit. Just focus on the enemy Diva or the soldier or the Junkrat if you can maybe combo them with a halt to kill them. Don't waste your time. There you go, Diva. Diva Rein.
Right. Defend.
Okay, you see right here? Right here, you're getting wailed on by a Junkrat, and you have a shield down. So what this tells you is Junkrat is somewhere over here playing an angle on your shield, killing you. So you needed to fortify, turn, and kill him. So usually, right, you focus the targets, right? And I hope I've done a good job of when I say, you know, Zarya and Orisa are tank killers, and that's in a pretty normal situation, you go for the tanks. But like here's the tanks right here. In theory, if a squishy high priority target walks past the tanks and is offering themselves up to you on a silver platter, it's okay to go for them. Like, it's not. I hope I haven't made it sound like it's a rule only shoot tanks. It's just for the most part those are the best targets for you to attack because they're easy to hit, their position's usually pretty far forward, etc. And to shoot these squishies would be harder than shooting the tanks. But this Junkrat is playing an angle on your shield right next to you, and that is an easy kill for you with your ability. Maybe not easy, but definitely a target that you can and should shoot at.
Right. Defend.
Switch.
Yeah, he just wailed on you. Hopefully you don't miss up your shield this time.
One. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
I like that you did not fortify that fire strike, right? That was good. Target selection's decent.
60 seconds remaining.
This Reinhardt, you have to try to at least dodge the fire strike so you don't give the Reinhardt free ult charge.
Okay, rotate.
Also, you had a new shield right here. You have a new shield cooldown. Why aren't you placing it?
Okay, rotate.
Like I feel like the shield broke and people on your team instantly died. Thank He got the kill on Soldier,
Yeah, you.
which is good. It's a new shield.
Young dead.
Alright, the halt was kind of whatever. Good hook
Nice.
by your hog.
Diva alone. Nice.
Oh, I'm sweeping.
Yes, like finally your team is pushing up when you have the numbers advantage. Your Roadhog is doing the right thing here. And
Oh,
the
I'm
pull
sweeping.
certainly helped secure one of
Right
the
there.
kills.
And
Both the kills, excuse me, both of the kills.
Recording performance for future analysis.
Look at these halts, they're so good. That's a shame he got away. Oh, he didn't get away, but he did kill your Tracer. A little early. Oh wow, great hook by your Roadhog.
Alt. Use ult.
That's actually the wrong call by your Pharah. You don't just use your ults because it's overtime. You use your ults when it's a good time to use your ults in overtime. If everyone just like pressed Q but the whole team was dead, that would be really bad.
Soldier point.
I like the target selection.
Use
I like the halt.
Use your ult, dude.
The soldier.
So let's talk about this. So Pharah was just like use ults.
Use ult.
Like Roadhog pressed it when there was nobody around. Like imagine if your Roadhog was not ulting here, and I know we're getting off track a bit from my Orisa play, but your Roadhog could have just hooked this Reinhardt and killed him. But instead, since your Pharah called use ults, now your Roadhog is stuck ulting one enemy when he could have just hooked and killed him, and then he could have used Whole Hog to knock the rest of the team away as they come back. So this is an absolutely terrible call by the Pharah. Super bad. Don't just use ults because it's overtime. Use ults when it makes sense. If it's overtime, the moment when it will make sense will probably happen very soon. So just wait a second or two. And if you were planning on using Supercharger here,
Soldier point.
Use your ult, dude.
yeah, I mean, you tried to rotate back to a defensible position for Supercharger, but it's too late. That Pharah actually... This is actually really funny. She's like, I'm gonna one clip you. I think she missed the first bit. She missed the first bit. She totally whiffed the first bit of her magazine and then adjusted. It wasn't enough, and then she just got killed. That was actually really funny. Yep, they're gonna get it.
Has reached the checkpoint.
Look at the soldier. Pull the soldier, please. I'm begging you. No! See, you're not fast enough, right? Right here, you halt. You pull this guy way out of cover. Ding, 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 ding. You kill him. Instant 6v5 for your team. You win. You stop their push. You take too long to go for these halts. Like, yeah, you're pulling him out from around a corner, but there was a better halt here, like 2 seconds earlier. Why are you reloading? You have 80 bullets left and there's enemies everywhere. There's no reason to reload.
Soldier behind you.
There you go.
Soldier
I mean,
behind you.
it could have been a little smoother, like right here. Like this is why I like halting the ground, is because it keeps their head at the relatively the same level. So you could have shot it right here. You did pull him. Now you didn't get as much distance as you could have, but at least you're going for it. So again, good idea. Just the execution needs work. But like, watch his head hitbox. It starts here, and then it gets moved all the way up here. Like, look at this variance because of our halt. So we miss a bunch of shots because we're halting like here instead of down here. And I think he's gonna get away. Yep. He didn't get away. He actually ran back for whatever reason. Like this reload, by the way, right here, this reload makes sense. You're not fighting anyone, you've disengaged, you're hiding from Diva Bomb. This is when to reload, not when there's enemies all around.
Nice. Jumped up.
Target selection good. You could halt the Diva down so she doesn't get a bunch of free distance, but she's dead anyway.
Nice.
Okay. Very winnable.
Nice.
Okay, let's go.
Took a free grenade there. Really good pull on Soldier. You need to move your shield up to this corner. Alright, like again, 100 bullets and you're reloading. There's no reason to reload here. You spend so much time reloading.
Jump low.
Don't focus on the person in the back. Like this is a perfect example of when not to shoot the person in the back, right? We've talked about when is a good time to hit the Junkrat, when's a bad time to hit the Junkrat. Here's another example, right? Orisa right here. Diva was just right here a second ago. And a big shield right here. If you break the shield, you can kill Orisa and then have access to the rest of the team. Now the other thing here is when this Diva is going for a flight like this, you can look over and halt her back so that she wastes her booster cooldown and protect whoever she's going on.
Jump low. Diva top.
She went on your mercy.
Diva top.
You guys killed the Orisa, okay. Play your shield though. Okay, you're playing the shield, Alright, your Pharah, your DPS are smashing.
All kill.
Target selection. Don't ignore baby Diva. She's gonna die, okay. Like, imagine if you had halted and pulled this guy here and then Mei put the wall up. That would have been really funny. Now, I don't think that would have worked because the Mei wall goes up instantly and the halt has travel time, but you could have staggered this guy. You could have pulled him through the door because of his position and killed him. Potentially.
Be careful, Zeph.
Why are you reloading? You have 91 bullets and you're charging at an enemy hero. You don't need 150 to kill Orisa. You just need like 50 to 60 even. Please place a shield. Oh wow, that's hilarious. This is like Overwatch in a nutshell as a tank player. You're paying attention to something and then just get completely blindsided. That's actually really funny. I feel so bad for Toby44, dude. That's so funny though. I have never seen something so comical since that Tracer one clipping that Ana. Oh my god, that was actually hilarious. Yeah, it was worth a try to pull her down. Could have pulled the Ana though. Second later, but not again. It's not a big deal. Punish the Junkrat. Oh, see, you're not halting like your halts in the first half of this match were really good, and then they've just gotten like progressively worse. Like you had the halt on the Soldier on the high ground, which was good, but like right here, where do you want this Junkrat to be that is most advantageous to you? Halting him from here to here does nothing. It's like, okay, yeah, I move you 2 feet, but like why even do that? Just shoot him. But halting him from here to right in front of you at point blank range when you have fortify, then you just pull him, you fortify, and you just blow him up in the face. But the halt you're doing, like, it's so close to being good, but it's just not.
They have a way to.
He's gonna get away.
Yes. Come back.
Well, he
Orisa.
should. Wow. Okay. Well, he did, but. Oh. Your Mei threw a blizzard right into Diva's face. Oh man. If this I mean, you have 3 minutes, but I bet this Junkrat Riptire is gonna like wreck your team. Why would Mei long range blizzard in front of a Diva? bad. Why are you stepping in front of your shield also? You just took 100 damage for no reason. Oh hey, it just killed you.
Don't cut behind. Nice. Don't cut.
This is like the perfect example of like a bad halt. You didn't kill the Junkrat and then Junkrat instantly killed you. That's not karma, but it's just like that. It's like
Don't cut behind.
great example
Nice.
of like how, you know, misplaying mechanically can punish you and your team. Nice, good rotation through the shield. That's pretty much
Scare
over.
top. Three people on top.
Honestly, I think your team
Nice.
carried you on this
Actually-
final attack.
Okay, GG.
GG.
So work on your halts. You have the right idea, but your execution on the halts needs a ton of work. Shield placement was pretty decent. There was a couple times you should have refreshed shields and you didn't. Let's see here. I didn't notice too many bad fortifies. I think the ones I did I called out, but just, you know, if you have shield and fortify available, basically go with shield first and then fortify after. You can use fortify to play aggressive. That's another thing. When you see these soldiers, these Junkrats, you know, it's trying to take you in a 1v1, fortify turns that 1v1 in your favor, as does barrier, as does halt. So use your abilities in conjunction together to win those 1v1s. Supercharger placement, I think you had one good one and the rest of them were all kind of questionable. So remember, move yourself as Orisa to the back, place it in a defensible position to make it hard for the enemy team to get to it, at the same time benefiting as many people on your team as possible. That is a good supercharger. Reloading, my goodness, you have a reload issue. You need to go to Reloads Anonymous because you are addicted to reloading. You need to get that fixed. That is a huge problem. Probably your first problem is the halt, your second problem is the reloads. You get both of those fixed and you'll be, you know, hitting plat in no time. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the submission. I hope this was helpful. If you guys like this and you learned something, consider giving it a like and subscribing to me on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. I do these reviews live on Twitch. All those links will be in the description. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and as always, have a good one.